was saying I didn't want to show my face, and I guess I'm gonna do this kind of style of vlog today, because I'm gonna go into telling you why I haven't posted videos in so long. I made the video earlier today when I was on the way to work. Now that I'm leaving work, I've thought about some extra things I want to talk about. Mostly I want to talk about revealing my face and why. I'm going to do this side of vlog style instead of like riding the mini bike around or something. I just don't have time right now to like get on the mini bike during the day and ride it to put a vlog to talk about the exact same subject or the subjects that I'm going to talk about in this video. I didn't want to reveal my face simply because like on my Instagram I don't have my face, and any other social media that's associated with this channel isn't associated with like my personal Facebook or like my personal email that would be linked to me for like my credit cards or anything like that. So doing wheelies on the street is illegal. Now at one point it was a felony. Now it's just a Class B misdemeanor, and I've been pulled over 5 times in the last month. And sad to say is none of them have been on camera. They've all been the times that I haven't been running a camera. But last month when my bikes were running, I got pulled over 5 times, and 5 times for doing wheelies. And this doesn't include the times that like me and Ian or the group ride went out, we got pulled over. I've been in, you know, almost 10, yeah, about 10 instances last month where we got pulled over by the cops. Like I got pulled over, and then there's 3 instances, there's another 5 instances that me, a group of people got pulled over, and we all got pulled over for cops for doing wheelies. One of my boys has a misdemeanor for it. He's a Class B misdemeanor. I've got a report on a Class B misdemeanor because I got pulled over by a Kyle cop. So Kyle is about almost an hour. It's about 50 minutes north of us. He was in town for, you know, sort of, he probably got a ticket or something, or he had someone get a ticket. He came, well anyways, a Kyle cop, another city cop from another city way up north of us, came into town, was on his state-issued motorcycle in uniform. I don't know why, I don't really care. And I was doing wheelies down the street on my way to work, and he pulled me over, and I was like, oh shit. I looked behind me, I saw a cop on a bike, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll pull over. I always pull over, so I'm all legal. So I pulled over, and he actually saw another San Antonio cop on the side of the road. He waved at him, put his lights on, and was like, come with me. That guy finished what he was doing, came over, and essentially the Kyle cop was like, well, I pulled you over because I was going to give you a talking to because what you're doing is illegal. And I was like, yeah, you know, I understand. Like, I'm just, you know, having a bad day on my way to work, trying to liven up my mood. And he was like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. You're giving bikers bad names and all that rigmarole, all that good stuff. So he goes and he's like, I can't do anything. I can't give you a ticket. But what I did is I flagged down this guy, and I'm gonna let him decide what he's going to do with you. I'm sitting there thinking like, well, he didn't see me do a wheelie, so he really can't do anything. And he didn't say anything. He just kept quiet. So the other guy comes up to me, gives him all my information, you know, do all that kind of stuff. And he comes back, he's like, all right, man, I'm not going to issue a ticket or anything, but he made a case against me saying that, you know, a cop's eventually going to call me and I should tell him, you know, the instances of whatever. And I was like, well, you just wrote in a report. I'll just be like, well, what does it say in the report? Well, that must be it, isn't it? So anyways, my other buddy that has a misdemeanor for his record and they give you a reckless here, a Class B misdemeanor for reckless driving. The greatest thing about that is there's a cop, like they give that ticket, and that ticket doesn't really go to court. It goes to like another cop that sits at a desk, and all he does is tickets and like gathers information, like he gets stuff ready for court. They have 120 days to file that Class B misdemeanor. Apparently, from what we've already been told, is those guys have so much other shit to worry about that they don't care about our Class B misdemeanors, because they just see it as a Class B misdemeanor. They're like, I don't care that it says you're a Class B misdemeanor for reckless driving, because all I know is you might be doing 15 over the speed limit. He's like, honestly, I see your Class B misdemeanor for reckless. He's like, I don't care about it. So more or less, 99% of the times I get a Class B misdemeanor, it's just going to get thrown out. They're not going to file in 120 days. We can push back our court dates for 120 days, and they'll throw out the Class B misdemeanor, and then we'll just, you know, go pay a fine. But all in all, we're just going to end up paying a fine and having a Class B misdemeanor thrown off our record. So I kind of came to the point where it's like, I really don't care about releasing my face. I'm not going to really say names or last names or anything, and you'll probably hear my name get thrown around. We don't really censor names, and you know all the guys I ride with by their names or kind of that thing. So you got guys like Fooligan and you know, Dank Wheelie. Who are the big guys? You know, Grimy Bear does wheelies, Photogrammer does wheelies. And there's so many other guys that have big channels that do speed, do it with Dan. You know, he's gotten tickets too. But I mean, no one's ever been like isolated, taken out. You know, what, Fooligan's got 1 million views. Do It with Dan's got how many million subscribers? How many millions of views does he have? And he gets pulled over by cops in his town or just outside town, and they don't know who he is. So for me, living in San Antonio, and I have friends that are law enforcement, so I kind of, my personal Facebook is kind of, you know, but I've got a profile photo of me doing a wheelie on the street, and, you know, my cop friends don't do anything about it. So, and it's not like my cop friends aren't in the motorcycle community either, so they already know how I ride, but you know, they're not coming down on us. But if I got pulled over by them, it's going to be the same. You know, it's their job to pull me over, give me a talking to. Probably won't write a ticket, but you know, we'll see. And if I do, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to be salty about it. If I didn't want the ticket, I wouldn't pull over, but you know, I make that choice every time I ride and I do wheelies and I get pulled over. And then saying that too, when I solo ride now in my vlogs, when I do my vlogs, you probably won't see me do too many wheelies. Me doing wheelies solo by myself is why I got pulled over 5 times in a month and almost got in those Class B misdemeanors, almost got ticketed, almost got impounded. So I'm just not willing to risk that anymore. And I might not be making too many vlogs either, because now that I have a reliable daily, I don't need to. But I mean, like, I want to put the video and I want to put the content out there. So there are days I want to ride. I haven't ridden in 3 weeks now that my bike has been out. This is my last video, this is my last video I really haven't ridden besides going to Dallas and 2 or 3 other rides, and I'm just having issues with the bike. So, and then I've been having issues with the bike because I have a 2004 bike with an 07 motor, and I rode my 04 until the valves beat into the heads, until the titanium valves beat into the steel head. My 2007 motors probably got titanium heads. It's a race engine. Like, I guarantee you they kept the titanium valves in there. So, you know, in a month or two, I'm gonna have to check my shims. I'm gonna have to go check my valve clearance, shim my shim buckets, and do that so that my titanium valves don't get too tight, so that it's easier to start my bike, so my bike's within spec. And then, you know, that my head's only gonna last. I've been almost riding for 6 months on that thing, so I've only got another year, just over a year, before that head's gone. So I need to build my other motor within the year, and this motor is gonna have to get rebuilt after, you know, 1 year mark, because the shims are just gonna, the valves are gonna beat their way into the seats of the valve spacing, and then it's gonna be tight on the cam, and it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna lose that. I'm not gonna lose that head, not the motor, but just the head. When I do my head swap to the race port polished and bigger valves, there's a company that does these like super good stainless steel valves that are bigger. So I'm gonna go to those, and those are gonna run. The X has got the 2012 X that I ride, or I was riding in my first set of videos. It was a stupid alarm. When I say that X got daily ridden for 3 years, and it's not like I don't put 20K miles on it. Like, I'll drive this vehicle for 20K, I'll drive another vehicle, it'll get 20K. Every time I've ever been in a vehicle for a year, I put 15 to 20K on it. So, and I go between 2 or 3 vehicles, that's what I've been doing, but like kind of rotating 2 or 3. So that X honestly has about 50,000 miles on it. I've never once had to check those shims, because it's got stainless steel valves. So I'm moving over stainless steel valves for all my projects. I don't care about the rotating mass that the valves and create and all that kind of crap now. So I'll be going to Kibble White stainless. So I'll be going to the race head stainless. I'm trying to swap, while my bike is down right now, I'm probably buying a stainless valves and a new set of springs. It's an expensive swap, but I need to get it done, especially now that the bike's down. You'll see what I'm talking about in the videos too. We're going to change up a couple things on the channel. I just want to put out a really quick video, and I guess it's not really quick. It's probably been another 5-10 minutes. So look up. I'll probably do this in 2 edits. I'll do this video introduction. Here's my face. Here's what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to roll into a second video of why I haven't been posting in almost a month now. By the time this rolls out, it'll probably be about a month since you've seen a video from me. But I've got 3 videos on edit right now. I'm just going to knock them out real quick. Well, I'm going to knock 2 out real quick. The Dallas Enduro, the 2018 Enduro ride in Dallas is a long edit, so that's going to take me a little bit of time to get out for you. And then hopefully I'll be having some more videos and some different content coming out. So stand by, have a look at that. I hope the lighting's actually pretty good. I did not get it checked. I did this camera angle earlier, and I don't know how the lighting is, but And maybe you won't see my face too well, but in the next video when I talk about why I haven't been posting, you'll see my face pretty clearly. So I'm trying to change some things around, trying to get some more up, gonna get some projects going. Got a lot going on right now, so stay tuned, stay posted. I do have a